to say I'm very thankful to have this opportunity to share, and thank you for your story. That was so inspirational, and I am also really nervous like you were, so. But my name is Karidon Roundy. I'm in Wyoming. Prior to becoming a Beachbody Coach, growing up, I was shy. I didn't know anybody. I didn't have many friends. I'm so nervous, I'm like shaking. I was insecure, and I never really had a weight problem, but I went to college right out of high school, like most people do, because that's what you do out of high school, and along came like 15 pounds of high school weight. I think they call it the freshman 15, right? So that was like right off the bat. Got married just out of graduating college, and another like 10 pounds of like happy married weight came along, and and that's kind of where that before picture was. And my husband and I had just moved to a new state. I didn't know it was for his job. He knew people there for his job, but I knew nobody. I knew nobody at all. And it was hard because I was already shy. I didn't like talking to people. People scared the crap out of me. And so I never put myself out there to meet any new people. And so I get on Facebook, I meet a friend, my one and only friend I met, and we live in Wyoming. So the one girl I met, it was a mutual friend through her. I see her posting stories and stuff on Facebook of her transformation of doing Turbo Fire and Shakeology. And I'm like, I want, because her before was like where I was now. So I'm like, I want to do that. So I reached out to her, which like all of us do, like Stacy said, a challenge group. I reached out to her and she says, get in my next challenge group. I'm like, okay, I'm all in. I'll do whatever it takes, which was a blessing that happened, because that usually doesn't happen for me. But and so she put me in this challenge group, and I did Turbo Fire and drank Shakeology, and I got great results. She helped me get good results, and I was instantly hooked on Shakeology, which I'm sure like most of us were when we first started it. But she gave me the option to get the discount, but she, gave me the coaching opportunity. I'm like, no, I don't like talking to people. I know like one person. My coach lives in Colorado, so I'm like, I don't even know her. I've never met her before. And so I'm like, I'm not gonna coach, but I will take the discount, because who doesn't want a good deal? So I signed up as a coach, and she kind of slowly just starts telling me these stories of people making money and doing this as a job. And at this point, I was at home. I wasn't working, and I was bored out of my mind. I didn't know anybody. I had no friends, no nothing. So I was like, well, I'll just give this a try and see what happens. I was not interested. I didn't want anything to do with it, but I gave it a try. I started inviting a couple of my family members, which were in a whole other state, which is one thing that's amazing about this opportunity, is you don't have to know people around you. You can work your business from Facebook, which to me was like amazing. I'm like, I get to sit behind my computer and do this, which is awesome. But I later learned you can't just do that. But that's a big thing that's nice. So she introduces me to the option to go to a live event, which this one was called First Steps to Success, which Danny Johnson puts on. And that was I signed up as a coach in March, and this was in July, so it was just a couple months later. I won't go into the whole story, because we'll be here for like forever, of how it worked, but I ended up going to this live event, my first time ever going on a plane by myself. It was completely crazy. I go to this live event, and it completely changed things for me. It opened the door. She trains you on like home-based business and how to grow your home-based business, stuff like that. And that completely set my butt on fire. She's inspirational, but not only that, she taught me the skills to be able to not only start my business on the right foot, but I've been able to now triple my income from when I first started. I'm now a Diamond Beachbody Coach, which before I started as just wanting the discount, I wasn't going to coach. And now, going on, because I'm going to cut this short, because I like to talk, as you can tell. Me and my husband have now, thanks to Beachbody, been able to pay off over $110,000 in debt, which has completely changed our lives altogether. I'm gonna try not to get emotional. Basically, my story starts with Beachbody, but there's so much more to your story that Beachbody can open the door to. When you're looking at this opportunity, whether you're here as a guest, whether you're here as a brand new coach, or whether you're a Star Diamond coach, Beachbody has amazing opportunities. And when a door gets opened to you, walk through it, because you don't know where it can lead you. Beachbody is a vehicle to get you to your dreams, and Beachbody's taught me to be able to dream again. And it really opens the door to opportunities that you normally wouldn't have. So I just wanted to share a little bit of my success. Live events like this, which this is only my second Super Saturday, so my first one was the last one before this, and it was amazing. So live events are so awesome. Keep yourself plugged into live events for sure, because they can completely, just like I said, working your business behind Facebook is amazing, but getting actually out with people and realizing that this is real. There is real people that do this, and you're not just behind your computer on Facebook, completely changes everything. And those of you that are coaches, make sure to tell your coaches that, because it's important that they get here and experience this, because we're like a family. And that's one thing I've learned through Beachbody coaching, is that we are a family. You're not competing with each other. You're not trying to outdo the coach, down the road, because there's getting to be a lot more Beachbody coaches, which is awesome. But we're a family, and we all try to uplift each other, and we work together, which I think is amazing. And that's one thing that has really been great for me in my story, is that I've been able to meet now a ton of friends in my little tiny rural town that there's hardly anybody in, and that wouldn't have happened without Beachbody. It gave me the drive to be able to step out and meet new people. So I guess I'll just close with saying, if the door opens to you, don't be afraid to walk through it, because you never know where it can lead you.